Hi there everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this video guys, we will have a walkthrough on a program that I wrote yesterday about a login registration using the concept of object-oriented programming in PHP in MySQL. Before we start, I would like to say thank you so much to all my viewers, silent viewers, and supporters in my channel. Thank you for watching my videos. If you are new with my channel and then you like this video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to share and please support my channel guys by clicking the subscribe button. So let's begin. I will put the link in my video description where you can download the complete source code of our login in registration program using OOP in PHP and MySQL and my GitHub account for free. Okay, so we have here the front end. So login asking user email and password. So if we have an invalid email and password when we log in, it will display invalid email or password. By the way guys, I'm using Bootstrap for my front end design. So let us click the register. Let's say the name of the person is Juliana Ray F. Pomperada at yahoo.com. Password 123. Register. User registration successfully created. Okay, it will go back to our login. Now, let us check on the data in the table. The database is user underscore system users. As you can see, the new record, Juliana Ray F. Pomperada, the email is juliana@yahoo.com, but observe properly, the password is being encrypted. Impossible to decrypt because we are using bcrypt algorithm. Okay, so let us check if we can log in. Okay, password. So if it is successfully logged in, it will display the dashboard and welcome greeting to the user Juliana Ray F. Pomperada log out. That's it. If we have an empty, it will create an error also. It's a simple HTML file. Password is fill up the field now. If it is invalid email or password. Now let us have a walkthrough on the code. No, let us go first to the database. Now we have here a class database. Okay, we have here private declaration, localhost database, function, construct. Okay, database connection. We have also here the index, and then we have here user PHP. Now where the logic of our code, business logic. Okay, so then we are using the bootstrap here. Log out, very simple, session is being destroyed. Register, the same thing. This code will allow us to add the record, no? Okay. And then alert box on JavaScript, very simple. Just display the message user registration successfully created. And then user PHP where the logic is, no? So we have here including the configuration of our database, initialization, creating new database here, register. Ay, sorry. So prepared statement, insert name, email, password. Okay. SS meaning 3SS meaning string, and then password hash. This is the algorithm that we are built-in function that we are using bcrypt. That is a part of new version of PHP, no? I think the older version 4 below does not use, no? And then log in, select all user parameter. We are just checking for the email. Okay, and then password comparison. If it is valid, it will display here. Okay, the name of the user. And then the SQL statement here, sample records. Let's go back here. I sorry. So let's say, for example, yours truly. Okay. Welcome, Dr. Jake Rodriguez from Prada. Log out. Okay, guys. So this is the end of my presentation about a simple login and registration using object-oriented in PHP and MySQL. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Now, why we are learning about PHP? Most of the time, we have to focus already on object-oriented programming concepts because if we want to learn PHP frameworks like Laravel, CodeIgniter, CakePHP, among others, they requires you to have basic understanding about the concept of object-oriented programming. I'm not saying that procedural programming is a dying art. You can still write a program, procedural, but you will face biggest problem when you are working in the industry or using frameworks because framework does not support procedural programming. Procedural programming can be only useful if you are the only one who writes the code. How about you are working in a team? How about you are using a framework or a library that is already written in object-oriented programming construct? You will find it very difficult to understand if you don't know how to use object-oriented programming concepts. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please do like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like this video. See you in the next video tutorial, guys. This is your friend Jake saying bye bye for now.